Welcome to Twin B on the right now it's on the Nintendo Switch, but originally it's an arcade game. So the reason I'm showing the menu screen here is because I'm just going to kind of show things to expect on my channel. I finally paid the money, $20 to download. I guess it's a 1-year subscription, so I got the NES games, the Super NES games too. Now as for the other games you see here, those are recent games I bought. There is one that is Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune together on one cartridge or SD card, whatever you want to call it. Another game I got has Trivia Pursuit, Risk, and Monopoly on it. Those are some more games we can eventually expect to see. But as far as the NES games, here's all the NES games that are available to play on the Switch. You've got the Gradius right there, that's special. So some of these games have like a special edition to them, and it's like you can play the original or you could play the special where it takes you kind of further into the game. We'll be seeing that in this video too. So like Blaster Master, Dr. Mario. Okay, now I've already done an upload on Dr. Mario, so we'll take a look at what the special is. See, it says in the special version of Dr. Mario, you're dropped in just before a rare scene that occurs only after clearing the game on level 20 at high speed. This game has been played and loved by many people since its release, but who knows how few have seen this. Fun fact, in the Brain Age 2, more training in minutes a day game, some of this doesn't, just reading it seems like it's not translated very well. Anyway, a Brain Age 2, more training in minutes a day game, released in 2007 for the Nintendo DS system. This game was called Germ Buster. This wasn't necessary for training your brain, but it might have a relaxing effect on it either way. So anyway, there's like some of these games have that special thing that kind of takes you further into the game. It's almost like using a Game Genie on the old NES games to skip ahead. But in this game we're going to be seeing Twin B, and then after that we'll be seeing the Twin B Special. Now I already started doing a video on this yesterday. Actually, I didn't just start doing a video, I did a full video on this yesterday, which I was planning to upload last night. But then I realized that I really didn't know much about the game, and I was kind of making assumptions. And then after the video I went and studied up on it and found out what it was, so I decided not to upload yesterday's video, and I'm going to do it over. So anyway, this was an arcade game that was released in March of 1985 in Japan. It says 1986 Konami right there, so I'm guessing that's when it was maybe released in America. You'll see it bears a very similar resemblance to the game Stinger, which was also made by Konami. See, the first level of Stinger was like a side. You're in a ship, but it's moving like from left to right. And then in level 2 was like this, where it's overhead view, going straight up. So I'm guessing this was originally made, and then Konami decided to make an NES version. Cool. I mean, the game's really not that exciting. I mean, it's almost like Atari level. I mean, it's not as good as most NES games. And this is an arcade game. But then again, I guess you really can't blame it since it did come out in '85. I mean, that was like before, it actually came out in March of 1985, which is before the NES was released in America. Although the Famicom was released in July of '83. But this is still kind of the beginning of NES style. So it's kind of like a transition between the Atari and the Nintendo. Come to think about it, this looks more like the graphics of the Atari 7800. And the game's really not that fun. It's okay to pass if you're trying to kill like a few minutes. Where are those orange things coming from? Whoa. Yeah, you blow up those turds and you get apples out of them. Or maybe they're pine cones. I doubt it if they're turds, but they look like it. So you push the A button to do that, press the B button just to shoot straight up. Whoa. See, now in the game Stinger, after the first level, you fight a watermelon shooting seeds at you. And this first boss in this stage is kind of similar. It's not necessarily a watermelon though, but it's shooting things at you that are like the size of seeds. He's like a lot harder than the boss in Stinger. Oh, that's the first time I beat him. I played this game yesterday, and I couldn't beat him. Okay, here's level 2. Looks exactly like level 1. The bosses are a little bit different, or not bosses, but the enemies. It's got a really bad game over theme. Let's see if I start... Okay, if I play again, do I go to stage 2? No, I think this is... I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, this is stage 1 again. I was just messed up. Okay, actually, there's also some updates I want to give them on my channel, stuff I'm going to be doing. Like, for example, next week, Sunday, December 1st, I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. This time it's going to be all one video. And the reason I'm doing that December 1st is because that will mark the 31-year anniversary since the game was released in America. And then after that, I'm going to be uploading a video every single Sunday, at least one. Actually, I should say starting now, because I'm doing this one Sunday. And since this is such a not that good of a game, like a kind of a short game, I'm probably going to do 2 of them today. I already actually recorded my Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest game. I did it last week. I actually played it twice last week because first I did it Saturday, and I did such a bad job. I was like really rusty. I hadn't played the game in a while, and I ended up like going the wrong way. So after finishing the game, I thought I did so terrible, I decided to do a redo the next day and did much better. Whoa. So you want to keep your eye on the pellets. Just try to keep avoiding them. Don't even look at the boss. Oh, that time I had nowhere to go. Yeah, my channel needs some consistency. I've been thinking a lot lately because I'll go like months without doing any videos, and then all of a sudden I do like 3 or 4 videos at once. So I'm going to start doing it where I've got one video coming out every Sunday. Okay, here's the special edition of Twinbee. In the special version of Twinbee, you start on stage 6, where the second round of the game begins, having cleared all 5 stages. By starting here, the amount and variety of enemies is increased, raising the difficulty sky high. If you're confident in your skill, the variation of Twinbee will put you to the test. Just be careful you don't bite off more than you can chew. And actually, I've noticed, I did this yesterday too, the special edition as well. And I noticed he seemed to get a lot more lives. At first I thought it was infinite lives, but then finally, I don't know, maybe it was like 10 lives I had before I finally died. But the special version really doesn't look much different than level 1. I think the enemies are just faster. They shoot at you more. I mean, they could have, like, done, like, Stinger. Sometimes when you get hit, you get that alarm, and they, like, give you that option to, like, replenish your shields. So it's like, I don't know, it's like you get a shield or something after a certain amount of time. Whoa. Oh, that was nasty. The thing I like about doing these NES games on the Switch is I can play them on the portable, like when doing videos, because they look so much better. I can line the camera up a lot better with the portable than doing it on the TV. And I was thinking that'd be a good idea to use for Super Mario 3 when I do, because I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of Super Mario 3 in February for the 30-year anniversary of the release date in America. Then I got to be thinking that's going to be a 3.5-hour game, and my Switch isn't going to last 3.5 hours. So when I do that video, I'm going to have to use the version on my NES Classic. See, now when I did Super Mario 2, I should have waited until now. That game's only an hour and a half. kidding? Whoa. This is crazy. I'm like just barely getting past some of these bullets. Okay, now did I just beat the game? Since I started out and... Oh no, there's a stage 7. How long does this go? There was one game, I can't remember what it was. Am I invincible? No, I guess not. But there was one game I used to run as a kid every now and then. It was a flying game where it was, you went from left to right, kind of like Stinger. But you could keep upgrading weapons and getting like better, like two-shot lasers and... Okay, at least the terrain changed. That's kind of cool. That always happens. I go for that shield and I just barely miss it. Oh. Whoa. Ah. Look at that, it's like... It feels like you got unlimited lives. Well, that was Twin B. Arcade game released in Japan, 1985. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.